Hi friends, this is Pastor Lucas Pin and this is our snack for the journey. And this week we are walking through the book of Acts, And I already mentioned that I'm doing a Sunday school class for our church, Cocoa Presbyterian Church. And if you want to go a little bit deeper than just these few verses here in this week, we have a Sunday school class and we're studying the Book of Acts every Sunday 9:30 from 9:30 to 10 o'clock we have our Sunday school class, so you can tune on the YouTube on our website cocopress.org, or on the YouTube you can find us in the Cocoa Presbyterian Church channel. And you can go all the way to the beginning of the book of Acts and you can see all the other lessons. But we're here to meditate in a few verses in the book of Acts that I feel that are important and very well known verses. And today it's a very well known verse that we have. And it's a very appropriate for the time that we're living. It's in the chapter 5, verse 29. 5:29. Peter and the other apostles replied, "We must obey God rather than man." We must obey God rather than man. They were doing this because they were arrested. They were in trouble with the leaders, the spiritual leaders, and they said, "You cannot do that. You cannot proclaim Jesus. You cannot say that anymore. If you say it, you are going to pay the price, and we don't want you to do that," and all that kind of thing. And you have filled Jerusalem with all your teaching and the term, and make us guilty of this man's blood and all that kind of thing, and we don't want you to do that. Stop it. And the apostles and Peter said, "Look, we must obey God rather than man. God said that we should proclaim. God said that we should live the life. God said that we should believe in this." All those things God put in our minds, in our hearts, and we're going to do it no matter how much will that cost to us. And that is a challenge for each one of us, because we live in a world that is trying to suffocate our beliefs, our ministry, our lives. We cannot do that, we cannot say that, we cannot this, we cannot that, we cannot that, don't do that. And if you are in this school, you are in trouble. If you are a Christian, you're going to get in trouble. If you are a real Christian, you're getting in trouble. If you have kids that are Christian, even you in your job, in your neighborhood, even some church, if you say this way, if you say that way, and they start changing the words, and the words have meaning, and that is complicated. And sometimes someone's going to need to stop and say, "I cannot go further than this. I cannot cross that line. I have to obey God rather than man. If I have to pay the price," and that is the problem here, is the price. The apostles here, they were willing to pay the price for believing in Jesus, for proclaiming Jesus, and for living a different life. And they were willing to pay the price for obeying God rather than obeying man. And that put us in a very weird, strange, sometimes situation. Are we willing to pay the price of obeying God rather than man? How strong, how is our conviction? Are you a believer? Are you willing to go all the way, no matter how much that will cost you? That is the question. That is the question that each one of us will need to answer. How far do you want to go to obey God rather than man? And I pray, and I hope you pray, that the Spirit will help you, enable you, empower you to follow Jesus, no matter how much that will cost. And this is my prayer for myself, that the Spirit will empower me, enable me to keep going, no matter how much that will cost. And this is our snack for the journey. God bless you.